Hello, welcome back to Tita Takes. If you are new to my channel, Tita Takes is a platform where we recognize, analyze, and really just appreciate and give credit to creative works of literary and performance art by people of color. And today's video, I am so excited to be speaking about the movie Nope, directed and written by Jordan Peele, that came out in theaters recently. I watched it on opening night and I have so many thoughts and opinions. I'll get into some of the themes, some of my favorite moments as well, so stay tuned. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click subscribe right now, and also turn on your notifications so you'll always be notified every time I drop a new video. Also, if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want me to spoil it, go ahead and click away from this video because there's definitely going to be major spoilers ahead. Go watch the movie, go to your local AMC and watch the movie right now, and then come back and watch this video. Jordan Peele is really known for his Easter eggs and like just having all this layered messaging. So if there's anything that I missed that you feel like should be mentioned, go ahead and comment down below some things that you want to share. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I have a bit of a new format when it comes to reviewing content instead of reacting to content. So I hope you like it. Let me know what you think down below. I'm so excited to get into it. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoy. This is my Nope review and explanation. Thanks. Welcome back to Tita Takes. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As promised, in this video, we will explore Nope's themes and key moments, and I'll also be sharing my ranking of Jordan Peele films towards the end of the video, so please stick around for that. Before we get started, please do me a favor and click that like button. It really helps with the algorithm. And now that that's out of the way, let's get into today's Nope breakdown. Nope was released in July of 2022 and was written and directed by Jordan Peele. Nope's main cast includes Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, Steven Yeun, and Brandon Perea. If you've watched Jordan Peele's prior films, you know that he loves to layer social commentary as well as history within his films. He has a unique perspective as a writer and is often very good at weaving his messaging into the creative storytelling of his films without being too on the nose. And that being said, this is definitely a movie that had to marinate for a while after watching. But after discussions with my friends and other film lovers, I think I figured out some of the major themes of this film. To me, the theme of this film is humans' tendency to attempt to own, commodify, and make a spectacle out of things that are inherently dangerous and untamable, usually, if not always, for profit. A great example of this is Gordy, the chimp actor who, at the very beginning of the film, we see attack and wreak havoc on the set of a 90s TV show. This chimp, who's supposed to play a docile and lovable member of the family and is treated human-like, even wearing clothes and opening presents on his birthday, snaps while on set and kills members of the cast and crew. I was on TikTok and came across a creator that told the forgotten real-life story of a domesticated chimp and animal actor named Travis who horrifically mauled a woman back in 2009.
Some of y'all might not remember this or don't even know about it at all, but it is one of the most notorious animal maulings to happen in the 21st century, maybe even ever. It got international attention, and it is a perfect example of why you should never own exotic pets, especially chimpanzees. So this is Travis the chimp with one of his owners, Sandra Harold. He was adopted by Sandra and her husband Jerome when he was 3 days old. They adopted him for $50,000 and then took him to their hometown of Stamford, Connecticut, as a pet, but ended up raising him like he was an actual human. And then February of 2009 happened. So this is Charla Nash with Travis. This is before she was mauled almost to death. She did not die, surprisingly. But this is what she looked like prior. I'm not going to post her picture of what she looked like after, what she looks like now, because I don't want to get banned. And I also don't want to gross anybody out. But you can Google it if you want to. Sandra asked Charla to come over and help her calm Travis down. But despite the fact that Charla had known Travis his entire life, she did tell Sandra on multiple occasions as he got older that she was afraid of him and she never wanted to be alone with him. So when Charla came over, Sandra went into another room briefly and Travis took Sandra's keys and started to leave. Charla followed him and was trying to lure him back into the house. And in order to do that, or another way that she was going to try to get him to feel comfortable to come back in, she picked up one of his favorite toys, the Tickle Me Elmo toy, and she kind of like just waved it at him. And he turned around and came at her at full force on all fours and started attacking her. In a span of 15 minutes, he ripped off her eyelids, her nose, and ripped off a large part of her scalp and was eating it. So while he's attacking her, Sandra goes back, obviously like ran outside to try to stop him. She went back into the house and grabbed a butcher knife and started stabbing him in the back, and he still would not stop attacking her.
Another example of humans trying to exert a sense of control or egotistical power over that which cannot be tamed for profit is Ricky Park's character, played by Steven Yeun. He's made a literal spectacle out of the alien's arrival. So he invites and charges an audience to watch him sacrifice a horse to the alien, literally profiting off of the alien and exploiting it. And having the ego to think he's got it all under control and that he has somehow tamed or conquered this unknown species. I mean, what an ego, am I right? Steven Yeun's character might have thought he could have the same connection with the alien that he once had with Gordy. If you remember, during his attack, Gordy sees Yeun's character but doesn't kill him. For whatever reason, I think Yeun's character somehow has come to the conclusion that he's untouchable, but ends up paying the ultimate price and gets himself, his family, and his audience eaten by the alien in the process, which hands down had to be the most gruesome scene, watching them actually inside of the alien's mouth, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But again, it's reinforcing the message that you are not in control. He was not in control of that situation and ended up getting himself, his family, and his audience killed in the process. And my last example of the theme at play here is, of course, the TMZ guy who pulls up at the last second. He was beyond obnoxious, okay, as I imagine TMZ and paparazzi are, desperate to get the alien on camera. Up until seconds before he knew he was going to be attacked, he was asking for his camera. It was absolutely insane. No way this guy is actually asking for his camera as he's about to be eaten by a literal space animal, okay? While the cast and crew of Gordy's home, Steven Yeun's character, and the TMZ guy literally die thinking they've got the juice, Daniel Kaluuya's character has it figured out from the beginning. When he takes his horse Lucky to the Hollywood set, he's constantly having to remind everyone on set about standard protocol when working on a set with a wild animal. He is the only person who is truly aware that the horse is a living, breathing being, and more importantly, a potential danger. That not unlike humans, it has desires and fears of its own. Through Kaluuya's character's understanding of training and working with horses, he comes to the realization that the key to their survival from the aliens is to learn and understand them, not to conquer them, but to respect them and make a deal with them. So this movie really reinforces the fact that we know virtually nothing about the sky and space. Space is infinite. In the grand scheme of things, we know nothing and are nothing. We are of such minor significance that Kaluuya's father is killed by a falling nickel. A nickel! The absurdity of this really drives home how small and inconsequential we truly are given the bigger picture. Last but not least, I have to talk about my absolute favorite part of this film, which was the beautiful full circle historical moments captured in pictures. So early on in the film, Emerald, played by Keke Palmer, tells the story of her great-great-great-grandfather, who she claims is the star of the first motion picture ever created, a 2-second shot of a black jockey on a horse. This is a reference to a real piece of cinema history. Emerald shares this piece of family history in her first lines of the film in an incredibly enjoyable and fun monologue in true Keke fashion. By the end of the film, Kiki has captured what has got to be the best photograph of an alien that has ever existed. And she captures these photos in sequence. 1, 2, 3. Pictures in motion. Motion, pictures. Do you get it? I'm such a nerd, but that was so satisfying to watch and to tie those pieces together so perfectly. So that was hands down my favorite part of the film. Now, as far as ranking, this is the moment you have been waiting for. So in order from favorite to least favorite, my list of Jordan Peele movies is as follows. Number 1, Get Out. No question, the best Jordan Peele original screenplay and film. And I feel like most of you would agree as well. It was so original and strangely disturbing in just the best way, and definitely became an instant classic when it was released. Number 2, I have to give it to Nope. I would have ranked it number 3 walking out of the theater, but after sitting with it for some time, letting the message marinate, I really enjoyed how Peele's creative mind interwove all of these layered themes and messages into what looks like on the surface to be a classic alien flick. And coming up in last place is Us. Mind you, I loved Us. I did. I would say this is his scariest film for sure. Walking out of the theater, I remember literally running to my car because I was afraid that my tether was gonna come find me. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't yet, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot with the algorithm. So I'd love to know, what did you think of Nope? Go ahead and comment down below. Also, I'd love to hear your ranking of Jordan Peele films. I think that would be fun as well. As always, I'm so sincerely grateful to you for watching. Until the next video.